let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it.
Hello beautiful soul, I'm so happy that you are here. I hope you're doing magical. My name is Jessica, and in this video, which is, by the way, my first YouTube video, we're gonna talk about empowerment. How you can empower yourself. Yes, I said that you don't need to be empowered from anyone else around you. You don't need empowerment or approval from anyone else than yourself. So if you're interested in how you can empower yourself, then stay on. I don't know YouTube language yet. I'm sorry. First up, we need to talk about what empowerment really is. I feel like we see it everywhere, like there are social media and Facebook groups and, you know, posters like empowerment. Empowerment is such a big topic, but do you really know what it means? If not, I'm gonna give you my definition of empowerment. Like, true empowerment is pure validation, which is a state in which we recognize and celebrate our wild potential. That's exactly what empowerment means for me. Gotta give you a little shortcut on my story. I was like the opposite of empowerment. I was like empowerment -10. And I'm sure that I will go into that in other YouTube videos. But for now, we're gonna keep focusing on you, because this video is all about yourself. Embrace your uniqueness. And I'm sure that you heard this phrase in other videos or on social media, but I don't know if you really understand what it means, okay? Embracing your uniqueness. What I mean with that is find out who you really are, and then instead of fighting that, instead of trying to work against yourself, try to work with yourself. Sure, there will always be things that you're like, oh, I don't like that about myself. I think I need to work on that. Okay, then do this. But I can embrace and accept everything that I am in the right now current moment and still want to change and tweak some things. Accepting something, celebrating something, embracing something doesn't mean that it's not going to change. Everything is always in change and everything is always in a flow. So everything will pass now and then. But it's about being aware of your strength, also being aware of what your weaknesses are. What are the things that you don't like about yourself? Being aware of them and accepting them as a part of your being, and forgiving yourself for being this way because you just didn't know it better in the past, is, I feel like, the most important part of this whole empowerment thing. Because if you don't accept yourself the way you are right now in this current moment and love yourself for that, love yourself for every cell that you are right now, you can't empower yourself. And you can't be empowered from people around you. All of this fake empowerment from friends and family, those are beautiful things, and of course women should empower each other. Don't get me wrong. If you are not empowered in your core, in yourself, then this empowering coming in from the outside, it won't last. You need to fill your own cup. You need to be able to fill your own cup. In this channel, will be exactly around that, and I'm gonna give you the real deal, okay? I'm an empath, but honey, I'm not here to sugarcoat anyone. I give you the real deal because you know what? If someone would told me all these things that I'm going to tell you, teach you, show you, help you to understand, to support you with, all these things, if I would have knew them in the beginning of my 20s, in my teenage years, 5 years ago, that would changed my whole life. That's why I'm here, and that's why I decided to do a YouTube channel, because I truly want to empower other women while teaching them how they can empower their self, because that's the only and true empowerment that will ever fulfill you, period. This is a very important one. Seek no approval, okay? I think that there is a general misconception in asking people, family members, best friends for their opinion on things, for their opinion on things that we want to do, on the decisions that we made. I'm going to tell you something. Right now. A decision needs no approval. If you decided on something, you listened within yourself. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, listen to your dreams, listen to, I don't know, visions that you get, feelings that you get, I don't know how psychic you are. If you made a decision, it will never need a approval from anyone, because making the decision is your own approval. That's so important. I know that girls like to talk with their best friends about everything, which of course you can do. And if you trust their opinion on something, then you can take that, you can keep that in mind, you know what I mean? But they are not you. No being on earth will ever be able to take a decision for you, because they aren't you. Which brings us to point 1, embrace your uniqueness. No one, no being on this earth is like you. So you are not born to prove anybody anything. You don't need to prove anyone anything. Is that your family? Is that your friends? Is that your partner? You don't need no approval from any single being in this world, okay? Super important. Write your own permission slip. Write your own permission slip. Listen within. This is your life, and your life can end tomorrow. So from today on, I want you to decide for yourself. If you don't know what to do today, okay? And that is okay. Just wait for tomorrow. Just wait 2 days. The answer will come to you. If you send out a question to the universe, God, angels, whatever you may believe in, if you send a question out and say, hey, I need some help with this, I can't decide, I don't know which way to go, you will get an answer. You will always get an answer. Maybe not in the timing that you think is right, but in the divine timing you will get an answer. And this answer will never come from another human, because again, no one can decide anything for you. And you don't need to prove anybody anything. You are your own approval. So how do you do that? As I said, you trust your intuition, you learn to work with your intuition, which is something that we're gonna talk about. I actually did a very cool, kind of unique video format that I created, which will teach you and help you to trust your intuition. I'm super hyped for that, so stay tuned for that. By the way, if you want to, you can follow me as one of my first subscribers, because this is my first YouTube video, as said, so I would be super honored if you would be one of my first subscribers. You need to rule your inside first before you will be able to become a queen on the outside. I didn't plan on saying this. This literally just came through. Wow. What I mean by that, everything that you see right now, which is this video, your phone, your laptop, your computer, your couch, your bed, wherever you are right now, everything outside of your body is what we call reality. Okay, is the outer world. Everything that is inside your body is the inside world. And everything that happens here inside reflects to the outside. I heard this phrase probably 1 million times in my life, and I never understood what it means, because I feel like, you know, people saying all these spiritually things and expect non-spiritual people to understand that, which may be a little bit hard. So if you don't understand it, I'm here to tell you what it means. Everything is just energy. Everything is energy, okay? So the thoughts, the emotions that you create within your body and within your aura, if you don't understand these things, follow this channel, because I will explain everything as I go in different videos. Everything that you create in here is energy, and this energy reflects to your outside with lag time most of the time. So there is a lag time in between. But did you ever notice maybe you're constantly surrounded by people that are ill, that are sneezing, and then you go home and you'd be like, oh, I might get sick. Ooh, my nose is a little bit itchy. Ooh, I might get sick. And you keep saying this for 2 or 3 days. And guess what? You get ill. Super simple example, but that's basically what it is, okay? If you tell yourself the whole day, I'm broke AF, I'm broke AF, I can't afford this, I can't afford this, I can't afford this, then guess what? You're broke AF and you can't afford anything, okay? You need to work on yourself first. You need to bring everything in that body into alignment. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your mindset, your body itself, like everything. How you can do that, I will go into that in other videos, but for now, let me tell you this. You need to find things that put you in a peaceful and calm state. Peaceful and calm is what we're going for. So maybe for you that means not watching the news anymore. That's what I stopped doing years ago, because as I said, I'm an empath, and watching the news does no good for me. For me, that meant that I needed to cut out every single piece of negativity out of my life, which, as I said, one thing was not watching, reading, or listening to the news. Leaving negative or fake friends behind. You may go into meditation. I will share with you my experience with meditation in a separate video, but you can basically start on just typing into YouTube meditation and just start meditating for 10 minutes a day, or maybe 5 minutes. It's not about how long you do it, it's just about that you train yourself to learn the skill of quieting your mind. Okay, because your mind constantly creates thoughts. Your mind constantly jumps around. You think about cooking, and then you think about that, and then you think about that. And then you're laying on the couch with your boyfriend, and then you think about that and that and this and this and this. Your mind always jumps around, and as long as it does that, you have chaos energy, okay? You have chaos energy. We don't want chaos energy. So find things that are calming your mind down and helping you to train that muscle of like not shutting it off, but controlling it in a sense of I see the thought, but I don't grab onto it. I just let it flow. I see a thought, I just let it flow, and then they get less and less and less. So don't expect to not think anything while meditation, because that was something that I expected. And that's why it took me so long to get into meditation, because I thought it would work on me because I was still thinking. And yes, you are still thinking. Your mind basically never stops thinking. It's just about controlling your mind, working with your mind in a sense of now we are calm and going into a place of total stillness, just like right now. It's like a muscle that you can train. So that way, when you get reactive to someone, when something bothers you, you can remove yourself out of that situation. You can remove yourself out of that situation and be like, let it go. So nothing really will get to you anymore the way it does right now. And as I said, more information will come on that channel, so follow me. Next thing is, maybe for you it's yoga, maybe for you it's swimming, maybe for you it's art, maybe for you it's drawing, maybe for you it's dancing, listening to music, maybe for you it's bathing, showering, like actually meditating while showering. There are 100 million things you can do. Just do it. Just do it. Set yourself the intention that you want to bring yourself into alignment. Educate yourself onto how you can do that. Go with the flow and find things that work for you. There is no plan. There's no game plan to empowerment. There's no game plan to spirituality and how to elevate yourself and elevate your soul and ascend. There is no plan. Okay? You are unique. Again, point number one, embrace your uniqueness. You are completely unique. No one can ever tell you what is good for you except for yourself. Write that down. Write that down. No one can ever tell me what is good for myself except for myself. May your mom try to do that. May your friends may try to do that, or your partner, or your boss, or your colleagues, or whoever. Yes. May some of these humans mean it good. Yes. May some of these humans come from a loving heart. Yes. May some of these humans come from a place of lack. May some of these humans come from a place of jealousy, trying to hold you down. Yes. How you can protect yourself from all of that? Let nothing get to you. How you can do that? Control your inside. I feel like there's a good control and then there's a bad side of control. I'm in the good side, okay? Control your emotions, your mind, your thoughts. Become aware of that you are none of these. You are the soul. You are not the body. You're not the emotions and you're not the thoughts. Become aware of that. Train yourself in that knowing. As you do that, you will evolve. And as you evolve, you will get more. You will generate more and more and more empowerment in yourself. That's why this isn't a 5-step plan, because I can give you a 5-step plan, because I am not you. Your empowerment looks different than my empowerment and the empowerment from anyone else, because we are all unique. We are all special. Beautiful soul, I thank you from my heart for being here. I may say a few things about this channel. I start on doing vlogs. I just left my home country with my 2 dogs, and now we're here in Spain, but we're gonna move at the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna start vlogging. As I said, I created a video that will train your intuition and help you to listen to your intuition. That would come up, and then the overall theme is everything about empowerment, self-love, confidence. How I managed to go from shy, bullied little girl with horrible childhood, lots of traumas in my life, to the empowerment queen that I am right now. I don't know, what is the outro? I watch YouTube videos all the time, but I don't know what to say right now. What is that? Subscribe if you want to. You can follow me on Instagram if you love to. I'm just starting out, so I will be happy to welcome you into my life. I hope you have a magical, powerful day, and I love you.
Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't